chicken
Ty Bob's
tenders
got
and
this little smirk on his
something
face,
else
like he's been trying to start the show for for about 10
for the last
minutes.
30
I was
minutes.
I was just gonna say, man, the Kansas City Chiefs are looking a little leftoverish right now, given all the
Ooh,
injuries
ooh,
and the guys that they're bringing in.
Ty Bob's
nice.
probably had like 3 or 4 different segues and like puns
Yeah,
to
you just
use to
never
like
stop
enter into
talking.
this, but like, yeah, we just haven't shut the fuck up. And
He
by
really
we, I
does
mean
it. That's
me.
what I'm saying. We rebrand a podcast just to be about Tommy, man.
I'm
I
telling you guys, he's the idea guy. He can just
stop,
come up
stop.
with something out of thin air.
Now I feel
And
like I'm hijacking it.
that's exactly what Brett Veach is doing, man. He's coming
Oh,
out of thin air with ideas. We got Steven Nelson, who is a Kansas City Chief. Not
You
happy
didn't
about
seem that excited about him on
Not
Monday.
hey, all I said was he's pulling stuff out of thin air. And what is he doing? Steve Nelson, why don't you come out of retirement? Why don't you stop podcasting for a minute? Come play some football. Be even more of a bum than you were
Play some
10 years.
foosball.
So he's back. DJ Humphreys potentially out, most likely going to be out. I don't think it's been fully ruled yet, but he did have the hamstring injury in the game this past week, which had ruled him out for the remainder of the game. It was in the fourth quarter, anyways, but it seems like he's having just a little bit of trouble there. Did not fully practice today, but was out there for some light stretching. Expect him to most likely be out, and Wanya Morris to be the starting left tackle for this week as we play the Browns in Cleveland. Vegas does have this line at 4 points to the Chiefs, being the favorites away. What are we looking to see here in this game as we start our 11-day stretch of 3 games, basically back to back to back?
We're coming down to the nitty gritty stuff of the year, man. No one wants to see, I mean, everybody wants to see the Chiefs play in these 11 days, but no football player wants to play 3 games in 11 days. That's just a lot going on there. But like Patrick said earlier, it's your job. You just suit up and you go out and you do it. But if we win these next 2 games, we get the 1 seed locked up. And do we even play Patrick
We
on
need a little
Christmas?
bit. We need a little bit of help. We need a little bit of help to get that number 1 seed locked up.
We do, but
But you are
it
right. We're
could
going to be
happen.
very close.
I think we got a big amount of help by the Bills losing to the Rams this last weekend.
Huge amount of help.
yeah, that was big.
I'd like to see Pat play on Christmas, but this is yet to be the Christmas game. That's still about a week plus away, a little more than a week
Two
away.
weeks.
More
Exactly
than a
two
week
weeks.
away. Thanks, Sean.
A little more. That's a lot more. It's a full week.
Depends on what your version of a lot and a little is.
Yeah, I mean we can
There's
only
what?
hope
There's
that we
8
start out
business
this little
days
stretch
until Christmas.
strong.
There's 8 business days until Christmas. Everybody chill the fuck out. Okay.
Fuck
What do you
business.
guys, these guys just argue over, what are you guys even arguing about?
I,
You lost
I was
me.
getting ready to say something of actual substance here, and
Oh, here we go. Wow. Okay. The way to build
we
yourself
can
up. This
really
better fucking be good.
you can only hope that the Chiefs start out stronger than we have against the Browns in this stretch here. Because if we let the Browns hang around in this game, God forbid they fucking steal one from us. This could be a trap game with the way that the Chiefs have been playing this year. But it wouldn't be a good way to start out the 3 games in 10 days. I'm way more worried about the Steelers during this stretch than I am the Browns, but it's all about the players' attitude and the way that they come ready for this game. If they dick around and we see what we've seen in the last few games, like I'm really not going to feel good for the last 2 games of this tight stretch here. So, go Chiefs.
It is a little
This
worrisome.
is go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I mean you are right. Like it's a very important 3 game stretch for him. But I think, I mean, if you go 1-3, because who do you play? You play the Browns this
Browns,
week. Who do you play next week?
Texans,
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 Steelers,
Steelers.
Broncos.
Man, all AFC. Yeah, they're all in the AFC. So yeah, I mean, you can go 1-2. You don't. I mean, sorry, 2-1. You don't want to go 2-1. If you had to go 2-1, who do you want to lose to here?
I think we
This
just need to
stretch.
keep the tradition going and lose on Christmas. I mean, it looks like
Lose
we're
on
playing like
Christmas.
shit on Christmas.
To the Steelers though?
Lose in the regular season, beat them in the playoffs. That's how it usually happens, anyways.
Yeah. But would that, I mean, the
Well,
record's
and
not
if we
better than
lose to
yours
the
never will
Steelers,
be.
we kind of make sure that the Ravens don't, or help assure that the Ravens don't overtake them, giving them a little bit harder of a road in the playoffs. I'm
Mhm.
down for that.
Nobody's worried about the Ravens.
Th-
8-5.
okay, okay.
By nobody, do you mean just like yourself and yourself
Yeah.
only? Okay. All right. Just making sure there.
He's
Just
nobody.
making
Listen,
sure.
Well, I mean,
I'll
the
say it
Raiders
again.
should be afraid
I
of the
am more
Ravens.
worried about
We're not. We
the
beat him,
Ravens
bitch. Shut the fuck up.
than I am the Bills. The
You're,
Ravens are a tougher competition than the Bills.
Where do the Steelers land in that comparison?
I guess we'll find out Christmas
We're
Day. I
gonna
don't.
find out on Christmas Day
Like,
for sure.
They haven't really played any
Mid.
great teams. I mean, they've played some good teams, but they're on a roll right now. But are they really
They're
that
very
good?
Viking-esque.
Still Russell Wilson.
See, I don't necessarily think they're Viking esque. I
And they play their division well, and they're paper tigers outside of the division.
so I think the similarities are in my mind that they both have pretty decent defenses, but the way that the Steelers play on defense, I feel like is way more effective than the Vikings.
Totally agree.
I'm way more scared of the Steelers defense than I would be the Vikings defense.
I'm more
I would
afraid of the
agree.
Vikings scheme. I'm more afraid of the people on the Steelers defense.
Yeah.
I would agree.
That's the best way to put that.
But this week we're playing the
Vikings are
Browns.
going to be drawn up perfectly against you every single time.
We
And
got the
Steelers
Dogtown
have
this week. What's
pissed off.
But this
I'm
week
gonna,
the Chiefs are playing the Browns.
I'm gonna
That's
go ahead
true.
and expect for this game. We're
When
gonna
did we
get
play
back
the
in with
Vikings?
some.
Why did we bring them up, huh?
Yeah, when did the
The
Vikings come up? Who said that? Did you say that, Ty Bob? When did that come up?
You know, you
Sean,
can't
you were
drop
saying-
shit like that in there. I'm gonna go at
I'm
it.
expecting Jameis Winston to throw some interceptions. I'm expecting us to get a few turnovers in this game. It's what he does. I don't think his prayers are answered for pick sixes yet, so I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. Trent McDuffie, first career INT, along with a pick six in that same play.
He
That's right,
literally
I'm
didn't
calling
throw an intercept. He didn't throw a pick six last week. His prayer was already answered. He was
Yeah,
already
his prayers were
delivered
answered.
for 1 week.
from
Oh, it's
the
a week to week
pick
prayer.
six.
He's got
It's a
Think
week
he's
to
gonna
week
just never
prayer,
throw
brother.
a pick six ever again.
Hey, God was like, "I'll get you this week, all right? We'll see how fucking next week goes, pal. All right."
He still
You
threw
send
two
some more
two
prayers up.
picks
We'll
last
see
week.
what I can do. I'm a busy
I
guy on
also just
Sundays.
think teams have a habit of correcting a lot of bad habits when they play us. Quentin Johnston didn't drop shit against us, bro. Like we're literally getting every team's best effort, and that's not going to change with the Browns. Jameis is known for being reckless, and I think we're going to see less of that against us.
He'll miss one thing, and he'll throw that pick to Trent, though. That's a guaranteed take it to the bank type of pick there.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm trying to
So you
figure
mean
out,
it's not going to
see
hit?
what the odds are on
Yeah.
any
I can
time
hope for it, though,
INT.
right?
I would
Huh?
very much like to see the Kansas City Chiefs get the run game going again, something that Tybo and I have talked about the last few weeks. But I really, really do want to see the run game control the game, just get in and out. We're going into a short stretch here. I want to keep the injuries, the big hits, anything like that, very much to a minimum. Keep guys healthy in this short stretch of play. Just get in and out of the game. Make these the fastest games that the league has ever seen. Don't run out of bounds. Just keep it right up the middle. Do enough to win. Take a couple kneels. Kick the field goal to win and get out of there.
Would you take a 13-10 win?
I'd take a 3-0 win.
Would you
Just
really?
get in and get out.
This guy bitching about winning by field goals last week. Now he's like, all right, win
It's a
3-0.
joke,
Go
Tommy.
win
It's a
3-0.
It's a joke, Tom. God, I was wondering if
And
you were
now
gonna
I'm
jump
making
on
a
it or
joke. Chill,
not.
man.
I was
Come
wondering
on,
if you were going to
dude.
jump on it or not. No, I mean, I
would.
want to see
Oh,
some good things happen here. I do want to get in and out. I want the games to go
yeah.
as quick as possible, limit the injuries, but I'd like to see us run the ball and I'd like to see us work in some play action. Doesn't happen. I'm not expecting the play action, but I'd really like to see some movement to try and get the safeties to bite down on some things. See if we can't get those items working before we get into the postseason here.
Not bad. Jameis Winston, by the way, his over under on interceptions thrown is 1, or so his over under is a half technically. And that is minus 185. Honestly, not bad odds for
Hammer
old
it.
little Jamie Winnie to throw a little picky.
Bet
So,
your house on it.
yeah,
Don't get
Take
interceptions,
everything
man.
out of your fucking bank account and savings right now and go put it on that. Okay? We ride at dawn.
Don't listen to us. We're not real gamblers.
Yep, I didn't mean that at all. I didn't mean that at all. Please don't take that
Only
seriously.
cowards don't take out all their money to bet on Jameis Winston interceptions.
Hi, Bob said that.
You can take
Not
that one to the bank.
oh God. Oh no. Yeah, I do think man, the Browns could sneak up on you here. But
Very good
I
defense.
huh?
It's a very good defense.
Yeah, no, it is a good defense. I hate that you said like let's get in and out of this game as quickly as possible. Like, dude, it's the fucking NFL. Like this is gonna be a fight. Just like all the other ones are, man. Like I know you want it to be like quick bang bang, get the fuck in, get the fuck out, run the ball. It really could be though, the way like the Browns are set up, like it really could be just like a run heavy 30 passes a piece each QB, like first game done because it's the noon game, right? Yeah.
It is a nooner.
First
That's
game.
at noon. Yeah. Yeah. No, like could be the first noon game done. Like I could see that happen for sure. Yeah. Do you think
It's not good for the ratings, and Chiefs are all about ratings, guys.
Yeah, well, it's the
Gonna keep it
NFL and they
close.
can't blatantly
Gonna throw the
give
ball 50 times. Gonna only give our running backs a combined 18 carries.
I don't know though. Sometimes like this game, if what Ty Bob thinks is gonna happen and what would be kind of cool if it did happen is a bunch of runs and like a few passes. Even if there were 30 passes the entire game, like 15 apiece each QB, would you that's what Ty Bob wants right there.
Here's the thing.
That's what he wants.
I gave you
that would
what
happen at noon too.
I gave you what I want to happen. I didn't give you what I think is going to happen because I have
Now,
to give
the
you
more I
my
think about
what
it, like
not
it could
to
happen.
expect
It could happen.
to give you my script for this game.